Team, we got a case that came across the front desk yesterday. That case was sent to us down from Liberty City.
What do you notice about the area where the foot of the victim was cut off?
The area where it was cut looks a little rough. Not a clean cut. Like it could have been made with a kitchen knife.
You were talking, Lamar. I pulled up Tessa Griffin's file. It's funny you mentioned her foot was removed, because according to a medical file, Tessa was suffering from sepsis. It had spread everywhere but to her left foot.
Are you sure about this information? Like, are you absolutely sure he did that?
Not to mention how easy it is for staff to go in and out of patient rooms at any given time. One person can access 10 to 15 patients' rooms in 30 minutes to an hour span, if we're being honest.
It appears all 46 victims were in fact suffering from some kind of disease or infection. The ones with organs and limbs missing, those were the things that weren't affected.
The hospital said small things could trigger his memory, but that also means that we can distort his memory. What if we planted the idea that Sean the bounty hunter pulled the trigger on him? That he's the one Quentin found out about? According to the LCPD ballistics report, that gun was the weapon used to shoot Agent Quentin. The best part is, it's got Derek's fingerprints all over it.
Is this real? This says that you're really...
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Justin, I'm pregnant.
I can't believe this is happening. It's like Christmas all over again for me. Jade, sweetheart, you're pregnant. We're going to be parents.
Justin, are you insane? This is not a good thing. I mean, a child? We are so not ready for that. How could you possibly be happy about this?
Because the woman I love is carrying my child. She's carrying our future right within herself, and it's everything I could ever want for us. The question is, how aren't you happy about this?
It could be the team. We'll finish this later. Hello?
Jade, everything is so messed up. It's like everything I thought I was over has come back slapping me in the face, and the reality I've been living has been a lie.
Wait, Chrissy, slow down. What are you talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so the detective we've been working with on this is Mario's old partner. I overheard them tonight, and they've been together as if they've hooked up. I watched them shamelessly flirt right in front of my face, and it made me the illest I've been in a while. How could I be feeling anything about it? I've moved on from him.
Oh, honey, you and Mario have a long history together. Those feelings don't just go away overnight. Moving on doesn't mean you're forgotten.
I just don't get it. He hurt me, like completely shattering my heart. I've got a great guy now, one that I can actually have a future with.
Listen to me. Kendrick is a great guy. He's the best option for you, and that's what you need to remember. Maybe seeing Mario with someone else bothered you because while you were heartbroken over him, he was getting underneath someone else. What you need to remember to let go of him is that Mario does what's best for him. He always has. That's why you guys didn't work. He's not the one for you. Trust me.
You're completely right. Kendrick would never hurt me the way he did. It's just that, why does it hurt so bad?
When you guys get back to Los Santos, me and you will go out for drinks and we can discuss this. Right now, you will not cry any more tears over this. He doesn't deserve it. Get some sleep and focus on the rest of the case. We'll talk when you get back, okay?
Okay, so I talked with Jay this morning about us putting all the facts of the case together so we can catch this guy. Now that he knows we know of him for sure, there's not a chance he will show up at the hospital. We will have to catch him the old-fashioned way. So team, what all do we know?
We know he targeted his victims based on the status of their health. He picked them off by what wasn't dying inside them and kept those pieces as trophies.
We know he's a member of the hospital. That's how he got access to the victims and how he was able to slip in and out so easily to their rooms without concern.
We also know that he's got some experience in the medical field. The way he's been able to cut open the bodies and peel his victim's skin shows he knows his way around surgical tools.
I wouldn't say this is something we know per se, but something we can conclude. He's a bit of a daredevil. As a member of staff, he most likely knew why the hospital was on restricted access. Yet, he still impulsively killed Teresa Griffin and took her foot. As we are there, he drops a body in the area.
Okay, team, barring in mind all of that, what are we missing from those facts? What are the questions we haven't asked about those facts?
I wonder what exactly it is that he's doing with the body parts and organs he's taking. It's a different one each time, so I have to think if they were just trophies, why not continuously take the ones easiest to get to? Matter of fact, where's he hiding them all anyways?
Based upon the look of him last night, what kind of member of staff is he? He didn't look like a doctor or a nurse in uniform that I ever seen. He looked like
a janitor. The outfit matches the look of a janitor. Think about it. Janitors have been the most access to a hospital besides doctors and nurses.
Wait, so we're saying he's a janitor, but we are also saying that he has medical experience? What kind of janitor has experience in the medical field?
He could have studied medicine somewhere before, and maybe as a student somewhere.
Okay, let's say he is a janitor, and he practiced medicine somewhere in his lifetime before. How does that answer our two questions? What is he doing with the parts he's taking, and where is he hiding them? We know Teresa was killed during the time of the restriction, but yet her foot was missing. He didn't leave the hospital because he couldn't just walk out the door with a decaying foot in his hand, and he did not return to the hospital after he was almost caught by us last night. So what did he do with it, and where is it now?
Oh my god. It's in the janitor's trash bin. Mario, when we passed by that janitor, the one who scared us half to death, his cleaning supplies were being carried in a bin. There was another bin in the hallway where the body was dropped off for us. That's how he's been slipping the body parts by. He puts them in his trash bin and carries the trash bag out with him.
It's because no one would question why a janitor would be hauling out a bag of trash with him as he leaves the hospital. That's insanely smart of him, actually.
It really does all make sense. The question is, how do we back up any of these claims? How can we use this to catch this guy?
I'll call Jade and Justin. I'll have them do a background pull on all the janitors that work or have worked in that hospital for the past 6 months. Maybe they'll get a hit and we can get an identity to figure out why he's doing what he's doing. Lamar and Mario, I want you two to get down to the hospital and check those bins. Maybe we'll find Teresa's foot in there. Marissa and Christy, I want you both on stakeout around the area of the hospital to see if you can spot our guy. That way, if Jade and Justin find anything, if need be, you guys can already be in position to go where you're needed.
Or cut out of their chest.
You said Tate and Nakamura were both lawyers, but they never worked together. Are there any other connections between the two?
Nothing that stands out now.
Now, Anthony Nakamura's autopsy is still pending, but Sean Tate's autopsy didn't indicate that our unsub has any surgical expertise.
Quentin, you're up and at 'em, I see. How are you feeling? You know, after everything.
Oh, hey, Mr. Casey. I'm doing just about what can be expected. I still can't move my damn legs as much as I want to, but they said it'll take a while before I'm back to my normal self.
When you start that physical therapy, you'll feel like yourself in no time. Listen, I gotta be honest, this is not a social call. I'm here on official detective business. Your case was passed along to me, and I kinda wanna get into it with you.
They put a senior agent on my case? Why, little old me must be a pretty important asset to this agency then. Yeah, we can get into it. As much as I can, anyways.
Quentin, what exactly do you remember from that night?
Truth is, I don't remember much of anything. I've only heard bits and pieces of it from other people, honestly. I was told that I was in the county record department looking for some guy we were after, and I was gunned down in there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. The guy who gunned you down. After months of searching, I may have gotten a lead on this guy from one of my CIs.
You mean you know who this guy is?
Yeah, I do. It's a high chance it was this guy Sean Coleman. He's a bounty hunter.
He's a bounty hunter? Why would a bounty hunter be after a federal agent?
Well, it seems as though this Sean guy was in cahoots with that Sergeant Miller. I know you don't remember, but Miller was part of the crooked military unit that was dealing out illegal foreign trades. That's whom you were tracking down. Miller's connection. Apparently, you were onto this Sean guy when he found you and tried to kill you.
Wow. I wish I could remember all of this. It'll make putting this thing together a whole lot easier. But it's like I'm hearing you, but trying to tie all of this in my head while not remembering any of it is hard to make sense of. And you did say you think it's this Sean Coleman who did this to me, right? Where is he? And has he been brought in yet?
What is past is prologue.
Trust me, he's being handled right now.
He parking now. We done trailed his ass as close as we could without him seeing us. So what you want us to do with his ass?
Way back for a few minutes. What I want is for him to be completely unsuspecting. You need to execute this right.
Bro, like, man, what is this goddamn plan of yours anyway, bro? Like, why can't we just kill him and be done with this shit?
Because the plan is to place the target on him. We need the feds on him. So this is what we're gonna do.
Hell yeah, that was a good ass game. I got the halftime before I got a case thrown my way. I had to go to Vinewood and catch the guy. I was pissed as fuck when I missed the rest of it.
This has to be like the 30th BM we've looked through and haven't found anything yet. How sure of this theory are we at this point?
This is a big hospital. It might take some time, but you know the theory works. It's the only thing that makes sense for this case. Maybe Tasha will get a hit from Jade soon, and Christy and Marissa can get this guy and we won't even need the foot for evidence.
Yeah, if they don't kill each other first.
What? What do you mean by that?
Look, Mario, I'm still the new guy on the team. I do my job, I mind my business, I go home to my kids, so I don't want to step on toes here.
I get that. But you obviously have something you want to say, so say it. It's just us here.
Okay, I think that your ex-fiance and the partner you had a fling with working together is a terrible thing. Don't try to deny you weren't with Marissa, because anybody with eyes can see it with the way you two talked to each other yesterday.
Listen, if I had it my way, they wouldn't even be near each other. Tasha put them together and she does not give a damn about who dated who. She wants the job done. They both are big girls. I expect nothing less than professionalism from them.
I think we rule out this neighborhood. Mario and I patrolled through here before, and I think this area is just a bit too rich for our killer.
Oh, I'm sure you and Mario did a great job casing the area before, Because you're probably just so damn good at your job, you probably didn't miss anything.
Is there a problem you have with me? Because if you aren't going to say anything to my face about it, I suggest you keep the sarcastic comments to yourself before you get yourself hurt, detective.
Listen here, bitch. Safe by the bell, I guess. Yeah, Tasha, got any news yet?
Yes, I do. Jade and Justin are on the line as well, and they found something on our guy.
According to the background checks of all the janitors that worked with the hospital, a file got hit for one of their temporary janitors, Lucas Lopez. He was hired 7 months ago as a temp when the hospital decided to outsource their staff hires.
When we got further into Lucas's files, we pulled some rather interesting information on him. Lucas was a 6th year medical student at Liberty City State University. He was studying to become a doctor and he was at the top of his class.
Lucas's dad had fallen ill of MODS, multiple organ dysfunction syndrome, during his 5th year of school. Midway through his 6th year, Lucas left school and did not go back, according to the school's attendance records. This was a few months ago. There's no mention of what happened to his dad after that, but I assume he died.
That would be what triggered these killings. We've seen it in many cases now, how the death of a loved one can trigger those type of reactions.
If his dad was dying due to organ failure, maybe that's why he's taking the healthy organs from the victims as trophies, taking what couldn't be saved from his dad's own body.
Jade and I were able to find an address listed for him. It could turn out to be nothing, but it's probably best if you guys check it still. I'll ping it to you.
Christy, you and Marissa head there, even if it turns out to be nothing. Maybe someone around there remembers him. They could possibly lead us to where he may go now.
I'm here on official business, Nicole, so no small talk today.
Well, hello to you too, big sis. I'm good, thank you for asking.
Like I said, I'm here on official business. Why haven't you delivered the subpoena yet?
Oh, that. I've been giving it some thought and I just don't think I can do this to him.
We have been building around this case for months. You were ready to basically burn his career to the ground.
That was before we worked through our shit, Denise. Nick and I are finally on the same page with our relationship and having a home where our kids can function with both their parents in. What you're asking me to do will rip all of that apart.
I'm not asking you to just do it for me, but for yourself too. Nicholas got my job by snaking behind my back by building up evidence to bring to the council. If you're thinking for 1 second he won't do the same at some point to get his way for something, you're sadly mistaken, little sis. Do you not remember why you two separated to begin with?
He's changed, Denise. I've seen the change with my own eyes. The way he is with the kids, with me, it's different. He's putting us first for the first time in years.
He hasn't changed, Nicole. He's doing what he has to win you back. He's playing a role, and he's damn good at being in character. He's been the same guy for 15 years. He's incapable of change. It's either you're going to protect yourself now and deliver that subpoena or lose something other than your marriage later. The choice is yours. Make the right one.
Who the hell is beating on my door like that? Sean? What are you doing here?
I told you before, the name is Iraq. I'm here because I need your help.
What's going on? Why do you look like you just got off the first plane ride from hell?
Some guys tried to jump me in the liquor store. I handled it, but they killed my friend.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Forgive me for sounding so insensitive, but what exactly am I supposed to be doing about that?
They weren't looking to kill me. If they were, they would have shot me down like they did him. They came looking for a fight with me, and I don't think it was a coincidence. I think I'm being followed and I don't know about who or why. I need to find out if you feds have access to satellite footage. We need to track my steps.
So, according to the neighbor next door, before he moved, she saw Lucas a couple times a week in the shed in the back of his house. She thinks he was working on something with how often she saw him going in and out of it. It might be nothing, but we should check it out.
Is that blood? What was he doing in here? Experimenting on animals? Trying to find a cure for his father, maybe?
Or maybe the experiment was his father. Look at this place. It looks like a surgeon's room. There's tools, blood on the table, exam lighting, medical aiding. I think Lucas was trying to save his dad himself before he died.
I think you're right. Besides all the tools, look at the table. That looks like human skin to me.
That explains the skin peeling he does of his victims. His dad's disease was killing his organs, and skin is the largest one. He was shedding, basically. If he was trying to patch his dad up with home tools, imagine the power he must feel with access to real surgical tools to do what he does to his victims. We've got to find this guy, quickly, before he kills again. I guarantee he tries to go back to the hospital to claim someone else. As you said, he's a daredevil, and right now, he's impulsive, so he can't help himself. Hopefully that works in our favor.
Ah, I knew that theory had to work. Here is the left foot of Teresa Griffin.
Oh man, that shit stinks.
My bad. Look, we need to get this to the hospital's medical examiner to officially confirm the identity of who this foot belongs to, but I'm almost certain it's hers.
Tasha, we found the foot. It was in a janitor's bin, just like Chrissy theorized. Mario wants to give it to the hospital ME to confirm it. But what would you like us to do with it after they confirm it belongs to our victim?
If they confirm it's our victims, put it back in the bin that you found it in.
Wait, what? Why would we put it back?
I just got off the phone with Christy. She and Marissa think our guy might try to come back to the hospital. They think for another victim for the thrill because he is impulsive and spiraling, but I think it will be for the foot. He takes the parts as trophies, and this one he couldn't get out when he claimed his victim. Either way, both are reasons for him to show back up.
So we're hoping to catch this guy by hoping he runs off his impulse and thrill to kill knowing he could get caught? I don't know, Captain. That sounds like a hell of a risk to take. If it doesn't come back to the hospital, another victim wherever else he may go will be claimed in the meantime.
Risk is our job. The moment we wake up and put the FIB badge on, we are willingly taking a risk with our lives to save other lives. If there is a chance it could work, the risk is never unnecessary. So get that foot confirmed, put it back in the bin, and you and Mario wait at that hospital to see if our guy shows up.
Jade, are we really going to ignore the elephant in the room all day? We're not that immature, are we?
Justin, we are at work and we are helping the team. This is not the place to talk about it.
It? See, that's just my problem, Jade. You can't even bring yourself to say it. You can't even say the words to talk about the baby.
Because that's what it is right now. It's an it. It's not far long enough for it to be anything other than an it.
If you can't even face what's happening by saying the words, and that it is in fact a reality, then how are we supposed to ever talk about the baby? How are we ever supposed to decide what kind of parents we want to be?
I'm going to say it again. I'm not having this conversation here, and certainly not now. I'm going to go back to my desk and do what I came here to do. My goddamn job.
How do you mess up something so goddamn simple? All you and your boys had to do was lay his ass out and put the gun in his hand. Matter of fact, Vincent, your job was even simpler than that because you had to call the cops and report the incident.
And this dude is a fucking bounty hunter. He's not even an average street punk. Like, he's nowhere not that easy to bring him down. Like I told you, the plan was fucking stupid to begin with. We should have just killed him when we had the chance.
I told you why this had to be done. We needed to get him in police custody so the police can hand him over to the feds. They think he's the one that shot their agent in the hospital.
What? Iraq did this shit?
No, stupid. That's what we led them to believe. I'm trying to get the target off my back and yours. With Iraq in their care, they would have been looking into him and not me. And then he wouldn't be hounding you for info.
Oh, then I guess we did kind of fucked up, huh?
Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Now we gotta find a plan B. I'll call you when I think of something.
Hey, is this a bad time to talk?
I'm working a case right now, but I got a little time to spare as long as you make it quick. What's up?
I just called to tell you two things. I filed a motion with the court to have a hearing to get those documents reviewed to see if we can have the judge rescind them.
Okay, so what does that mean for my case? If we can get that done, I mean.
If we can get a hearing and have the judge rescind them, it'll make fighting for your case a hell of a lot easier, I'll tell you that. Let me put it to you like this. Right now, we are up against the courts, social services, the adoptive parent, and child protective services. If we can get CPS and social services off our backs by essentially voiding those documents, we have less to fight with.
That's actually such good news. Can't believe we might have a chance with this.
We've got to get the hearing first, so hopefully the judge considers the motion. The second part of the news is I won't have an update until tomorrow because I have a personal thing to do today. I just wanted to give you the news. I'll let you get back to your case. Good luck.
Excuse me, sir. I'm with the FIB. I'm working an active investigation. Can you dig up this grave for me? Just as I suspected. Thank you for your time today, sir.
We've been scrubbing through the same footage of your driving today, and I don't see a thing to go off of. This very well could have been a coincidence.
No, there's no way it was. I'm telling you, somebody planned this. They knew exactly where I would be. Can we zoom in on this footage and make it clearer?
Not on satellite footage, we can't. You have to switch over to the traffic cameras. Give me just 1 second. Okay, this is what I got from the traffic cams.
Stop it right there. Zoom in on that black SUV.
This is as close as I can get to that car. Do you see something?
Sure the hell do. That's a goddamn Vagos car. That's Vincent boys. I'm going to kill him.
He's one of our senior agents CI has right now. He's helping us out with a major case. We wouldn't be able to find him anyways because he's getting put up in a safe house right now.
I need to see him now.
I need to know why he sent his boys after me.
I'm gonna take you to our senior agent. He'll have to arrange a meeting for you because he's the only one who knows where the visit is right now.
Well, I'll be damned. You really were foolish enough to come back here. For the first time, not a smart move on your part.
Lucas, it's over. Drop Teresa's foot and put your hand behind your head. We're taking you in.
Oh shit! Mario, he's wearing a bomb!
You don't understand. I have to do this. I need to do this.
I know why you think you have to do this, Lucas. This is about your dad. This has always been about him.
You don't get it, though. That's just it. Nobody gets it. I've watched doctors who were supposed to help him not get it right over and over again.
Your father was dying of a disease that required extensive organ finding. The doctors were only ever going to be able to do so much for him.
They couldn't help him fast enough, Lucas. He was dying quicker than they could find the organs for him. They couldn't have saved him.
No, they couldn't. But I can. I got everything I need to save him except this one thing. And if you don't let me go, nobody leaves this room alive.
What do you mean you can save him, Lucas? Your father is dead.
No, he isn't. It's why you need that foot. Right, Lucas? To save his left foot, you need to replace it, right?
Captain, what is going on? What are you talking about?
Lucas here has been taking care of his father. He's been doing the work he felt like the doctors couldn't do himself. That's why he's been taking the victim's healthy organs.
You mean to tell me you've been patching up your father with different human parts like he's some kind of Frankenstein experiment, Lucas?
I've watched doctors put my father at the bottom of the waiting list over and over again because of who he was. He got passed over time and time again because white and wealthier families are first come, first served on the list. If you are a Commonwealth and low class, like my father was, doctors don't even try to save you. There's no rush, there's no urgency. It's like your life doesn't even matter to them at that point.
So, you took matters into your hands and tried to save him yourself.
They left me no choice. What good was it for me to study to become a doctor if I couldn't use it to save my own? So yeah, I quit school and came up with this great plan to help him get the organs that he needed myself. I applied to work in this hospital as a janitor, and because of its consistent revolving door on staff hires, I knew it'd be easy to get in here.
You killed people to get those organs, Lucas. What about their families, huh? They lost their loved one because of you.
Better theirs than mine.
Lucas, tell us where you're keeping your dad, and we can help you. We'll make a deal. We'll make sure he gets the best care he can get by flying him over to the top 5 surgeon in the world who live in Los Santos. It'll be on the FIB's dime. We will take care of him. All you have to do is deactivate the bomb and tell us where your father's being held.
You're a liar. I don't believe you. Any of you. You'll say whatever you think I want to hear to get me to not do this.
Lucas, I would not lie to you about this. Listen to me. I'm friends with some of the most high-ranking people in the state of Los Santos. People who owe me favors. As captain of this FIB team, I can assure you that I'll stand on my word and have your father taken care of. You just have to stop this and tell us where your father is.
He's in an abandoned school on Liberty Drive. 4th floor, second door to the right.
I need backup and an ambulance to be located at Liberty Drive near the old school building. Possible unconscious and non-mobility victim being held in the location.
One thing. Promise me you'll take care of him. Please just promise me.
I promise, Lucas. We will do what we can.
His dad was here just like he said. LCPD and their medical teams are preparing to move him right now. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised he's still alive. Lucas did some serious work throughout his body. I don't know how much longer he'll make it.
How'd you know if his father wasn't dead, Captain? We theorized earlier that his dad died with the trigger for his killing spree. So how did we go from that to thinking his dad wasn't actually dead?
When I hung up from Christy and Marissa when they told what they found in the shed from his old address, I called Jay back because things were starting to make sense. I asked her to give me the location of where his dad was supposed to be buried. I went there and had the caretaker dig up the grave. It was empty. If there was never anybody in the grave, then where was he? It only made sense Lucas still had him. It fit the pieces around the victim's healthy organs being taken, the shed, the neighbors seeing him out of it a couple times a week, etc. In his own backwards way, it was adding up that Lucas thought what he was doing was helpful to save his dad.
Violet? What are you doing here? Who's your friend?
Kevin, this is Sean Coleman. He needs your help.
I need you to set up a meeting with your CI, Vincent. I need to know why he's after me.
That was one hell of a case. I'm glad we solved it together, considering that was our case first.
Yes, I'm happy we got to be the closers on this one together. Catch you back in Liberty City sometime soon, maybe.
I'm not gonna be coming back here for a while. Nothing to do with you, but I just got shit to figure out where I am. Maybe sometime, just not soon. Great to see you, Marissa. Continue to be great, Detective.
Hey Jimmy, this is Nicole. Yes, that Nicole. Do you still make those deliveries? I need you to do me a favor. I need you to deliver a subpoena to Governor Nicholas Ross.
Okay, Justin, I don't think will ever be a good time to talk about this, so I'll just come out and say it. I don't know if I think this is a good thing. This is me being pregnant.
I got the gist of that when you couldn't even refer to the baby as a baby. The question is why? I don't understand. Jade, we'd be such good parents, and it'd be one of the best decisions we could...
That's it, Justin. It wasn't a decision I ever wanted to make. I didn't choose to have this happen to me. It just did.
So what are you saying, Jade?
I'm saying it's gonna take some time for me. I don't know what I want here, Justin. I'm not ready to make the decision to be someone's mom. And I need you to be okay with that.
Fine, Jade. I'll give you some time. This whole situation has upset me. So, before I do something stupid, I need to take a walk.
Hey, Chrissy, when you guys land, you can come over and we can talk about your problem. I have some things of my own I want to talk about.
Okay. According to the information we pulled from our money, the tapes will be located in Monty's safe house off of North Yankton.
North Yankton will not be easy for us to get into with credible credentials. Right now, we have none nor any jurisdiction as cops. Paul is with LCPD. Greg, you're still a wanted rogue federal agent. and I'm the quote-unquote kidnap agent. None of that helps us. So how do we get across this border to get the tapes?
We'll have to be smuggled in. One of us have to have a connect that'll be willing to get us in.
I know a guy. He's gonna come at a price, but he will get the job done.
Even if we do that, I imagine Monty's safe house is not just sitting there being abandoned. You know we got tight security all around it. If the security is tight, we'll just have to be ready. I'm not leaving North Yankton without those tapes. We will do what we have to do.